song? What is that? How is this going to reach the public who doesn't know you that well yet?
I don't know, but what you said is very important to me about, you make your own story when you hear the song. So I don't tend to, that's an important thing for a songwriter to be able to do, regardless of who I am and where I came from. I mean, just that I can write a song and have someone make it their own somehow is really important to me. That's just kind of what I do, and it reaches people, and it makes them make their own story, and that's all I can hope for,
It's a connection. You're just you're making yourself available to the listener, and you're letting them connect.
I'm writing. It's like I'm writing. I take whatever my perspective or what I've heard, what I've seen, what I'm thinking, first, second, third person, literal, metaphorical, and then I labor over lyrics for hours and hours and hours and phrases, trying to make it so that it's universal for everybody. So if anybody listens to it, they can feel it.
Hello everyone, this is Dalster and welcome to another Music Topics video, and in today's topic I will be discussing the life of Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, and businesswoman/actress Priscilla Presley. This will only be about Lisa, not Elvis, as she had passed away recently in 2023. Lisa was the only daughter of Elvis and Priscilla, and has gone through a lot over the years. From losing her father at a young age, to marrying the king of pop, to divorcing him, to losing her only son, only to die way too soon. Lisa's life was anything but easy. While she may not have been as big of a star as Elvis, Lisa did a good job of the cover song of Dirty Laundry, which I heard when I was little. In fact, she was 2 months older than my mom, which makes this tragic, as she was a mom herself. Lisa Marie Presley was born on February 1st, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee. She was born 9 months after her parents' wedding, and is the sole heir to her father's estate. Her parents divorced when she was 4 years old. As a child, Lisa would stay with her mom in Los Angeles, California, but when she was with her father, she would stay in Graceland, which is in Memphis, Tennessee. In 1974, Lisa met Michael Jackson when she was 6 years old, and he was either 16 or 17 years old at the time. They met at a concert in Nevada, but didn't interact much or were close friends until 1992. Around November 1975, her father Elvis got a private jet named after his daughter. The private jet was a converted Convair 880, and it was a long jet. Elvis had spent more than $1 million on the jet and used it as his main transportation while he was on tours or concerts. Elvis had another jet called Hound Dog 2. However, on August 16, 1977, Elvis died of apparent heart failure from prescription drugs that he had abused. Lisa was 9 years old when her father died, and her life only got harder after her father's death. After Elvis died, the beneficiaries of Elvis's trust were Vernon, Elvis's father, Elvis's grandma, Minnie Mae Presley, and Lisa Marie, who would get her inheritance once she had turned 25 years old. Vernon was appointed executor and trustee of Elvis's estate. Priscilla was named one of the 3 trustees in Elvis's will. In a video from Grunch's YouTube channel, Lisa got into drugs at a young age, so her mom Priscilla sent her to the Scientology Center in 1977. She sent her there because Lisa was too much of a rebel to handle. In a quote, Lisa said this: "Were it not for Scientology, I would either be completely insane or dead by now. They put me back together. Humpty Dumpty falls off the wall, and there they are, with the glue." One of Lisa's first rock concerts that she went to was Queen at the Forum in Inglewood, California. She had given a scarf to Freddie Mercury that she got from her father, Elvis. Lisa also loved the theatrics. When Priscilla dated actor Michael Edwards, it was months after she had broken up with Elvis. In an interview with Playboy in 2003, Lisa said that Edwards would enter her room intoxicated and would touch her inappropriately. Her grandfather Vernon died in 1979. Then in 1980, her grandmother Minnie died, and Lisa became the sole heir to Elvis's estate, as the estate had grown to $100 million. In high school, Lisa started using illegal drugs and dropped out in her junior year. She was sent to the Scientology Celebrity Center's rehab facility at the age of 17. It was located in Los Angeles, California. While Lisa was in rehab, she met Danny Keough, who was a Chicago-born musician. Priscilla gave birth to Lisa's half-brother, Navarone Garibaldi, on March 1st, 1987. On October 3rd, 1988, Lisa Marie and Danny married. A couple months later, they had a daughter named Danielle Riley, who was born on May 29, 1989. In 1992, Lisa recorded her first demo, but rejected her first record contract. That same year, on October 21st, Lisa and Danny welcomed their second child, Benjamin. When Lisa was 25 years old in 1993, she inherited Elvis's $100 million estate. The marriage between Lisa and Danny did not last, as they divorced in 1994 after 6 years of marriage. Around this time, she started seeing an old friend, Michael Jackson. She and Michael dated 4 months as Lisa and Danny were headed towards divorce, and Michael eventually proposed to her over the phone. 20 days after her divorce was finalized to Keough, she married Michael. Danny's young brother, Thomas Keough, was there to witness the marriage ceremony. Sadly, around the 90s, Michael had been accused of child molestation accusations and relied on Lisa for emotional support. Michael's health and drug addiction were worsening, so Lisa stood by his side when the accusations were circulating. Lisa persuaded Michael to settle the allegations out of court and go to rehab instead. In 1995, Lisa appeared in Michael's music video, You Are Not Alone. The marriage did not last as Lisa divorced Michael in 1996, making it one of the shortest marriages in Hollywood. Jackson's makeup artist, Karen Faye, said that Michael was going to divorce Lisa first, but Lisa begged Michael not to do so. In 1997, Lisa made a posthumous duet with her father Elvis called Don't Cry Daddy. It was a tribute for Elvis's 20th death anniversary. Lisa became more involved in the management of the Elvis Presley Trust and its business entity, the Elvis Presley Enterprises Incorporation, in 1998. A year later, in 1999, Lisa met a musician named John Osjuka, and they got engaged 2 days before Christmas. However, in 2000, she met an actor Nicolas Cage at a party and ended her engagement to John in March 2001. In 2001, Lisa opened the Presley Place, in which homeless families are provided rent-free housing, child daycare, career and financial counseling, family management guidance, and other tools to help break the cycle of poverty for up to 1 year. The Presley Place was funded by the PCF. Kids also have access to instruments, instruction, and getting involved in special related programs. She married Cage on August 10, 2002, in Kamuela, Hawaii, as this was Lisa's third marriage at the time. 108 days later, she and Nicholas divorced. Cage filed for divorce on November 25, 2002, and was finalized on May 24, 2004. 10 years ago, actually, today, as of this recording. In 2003, she said in an interview with the Commercial Appeal that she and Danny Keough were reconciling with each other after she divorced Michael Jackson. He was living in the guest room in her home back then. On April 8, 2003, she released her first album, To Whom It May Concern. It was number 5 on the Billboard 200 album charts and got certified gold in June 2003. She wrote a majority of the lyrics for this album. Her first single was Lights Out, and it was number 18 on the Billboard Hot Adult Top 40. Lisa collaborated with Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins for the song Savior on the B-side of her album. LA Times critic Robert Hilburn said that Lisa's album had a stark, uncompromising tone and that her voice was gutsy blues-edged with a distinctive flair. She performed with Pat Benatar on VH1 Divas Duet on May 22, 2003. They performed Pat's iconic song, Heartbreaker, which Lisa also performed in some of her concerts. In 2004, she sold 85% of her dad's estate. In February 2005, Lisa was the owner and chairman of the board when she sold 85% of the estate's business holdings to CKX Incorporation, which excluded Graceland itself and the property within it. On April 5th, 2005, Lisa released her second album, Now What, and went to number 9 on the Billboard 200 album chart. The second album had a parental advisory sticker. Lisa co-wrote 10 songs and did covers such as Dirty Laundry by Don Henley and the Ramones' song Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. George Michael made a cameo for the music video of Dirty Laundry. Her song Idiot was a jab to the different men in her life. Lisa also did a cover of Blue Oyster Cult's Burning for You, which was on the B-side album. Pink made a guest appearance for the song Shine. That same year, in 2005, Lisa made an appearance in the TV movie Elvis by the Presleys. Lisa did some charity work for the victims of Hurricane Katrina since the hurricane hit some areas of Memphis, Tennessee. She had a loaded truck with groceries and other items from Target. Afterwards, she went to the Grand Casino Convention Center in Mississippi to distribute all the items to the people who had lost everything. One of the people who got the items said that they appreciated everything that Lisa did for them, as they had nothing, and that they're grateful for her work. Lisa also did charity work for the Grammy Foundation. On January 22, 2006, she married again for the fourth time to Michael Lockwood, who was a guitarist, producer, and director for Lisa back in the day. They married in Kyoto, Japan. Lisa was in a documentary for Johnny Ramone's Too Tough to Die in 2006. That same year, she was in Johnny Ramone's 30th anniversary concert, which was a benefit concert to raise money for cancer research. In 2006, she appeared in Johnny Cash's music video, God's Gonna Cut You Down. In August 2007, she released another duet with her father, Elvis, for the song In the Ghetto, which Elvis had released in 1969. The song was #1 on iTunes sales. It was to commemorate her father's 30th anniversary of his death. When Lisa made an appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show, she performed the song with vintage footage of her father. She partnered with singer Richard Hawley to write songs for her next album that would later come out in 2011. In 2007, Lisa created a charity called the Presley Charitable Foundation, PCF, which reincorporated into the Presley Foundation on November 10th, 2022. It was a public benefit and grant-making foundation. Lisa got pregnant in 2008 and gave birth on October 7, 2008. She had fraternal twins with her husband Michael Lockwood, as he was a first-time father. The twins, Harper, Vivian Ann, and Finlay Aaron Love Lockwood, were born in England via C-section, as Lisa wanted to be away from the limelight. Months after the birth of her twins, Michael Jackson died in June of 2009. Reports said that Lisa was shattered. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2010, Lisa said that she wanted to reconcile with Michael after their divorce 4 years later. Between 2010 and 2016, Lisa had lived in a manor house in England, which was 15 miles away from St. Hill Manor, also known as the British headquarters for the Church of Scientology. Through the years, Lisa was active in charity, but in 2011, Lisa became a patron of the Dream Factory in London. The Dream Factory is a charity that grants wishes for kids with terminal illnesses, life-threatening diseases, or disabilities. That same year, in 2011, Lisa was honored for her charitable work by the governor of Tennessee, who at the time was Bill Haslam. She received a certificate of proclamation from the city of Memphis for her philanthropy. Lisa brought a huge picture frame of her dad Elvis for charity and raised about $5,000. In February 2012, Lisa opened a new exhibit called Elvis, Through His Daughter's Eyes. Back then, you can get access to the exhibit by buying tickets to the Graceland VIP tour. The exhibit featured 200 items assembled by Presley and the Graceland archive staff. It also included home movies, toys, never-before-seen family mementos, and many other items. Lisa's third album was released on May 15, 2012, and it was called Storm and Grace. AllMusic said that the album was stronger, more mature, and more effective work than one might have expected, and that Presley is developing a musical personality that truly suits her. Oscar and Grammy winner T-Bone Burnett produced this album and said it was honest, raw, unaffected, and soulful, as he called Lisa a Southern American folk music artist of great value. In 2014, Lisa left Scientology, citing that she started to self-destruct slowly and that they were taking her soul, money, and everything else away. That same year, Lisa apologized to her friend for stopping her from seeking justice from an incident with actor Danny Masterson. Lisa also apologized for not being a better friend. What happened in this situation was that Lisa was friends with one of Masterson's accusers, who alleged that she was R-worded by him in 2002 and in 2003. One of the members of the Church of Scientology asked Lisa to convince one of Masterson's victims to not report an incident to the authorities. Masterson was convicted on May 31st, 2023, a year ago, for 2 of the 3 counts for forcible R-word. That same year in September, he was sentenced to life in prison for 30 years. In 2016, Presley filed for divorce from Michael Lockwood after 100 years of marriage. Following the announcement of her divorce, her mother Priscilla was removed from the trustee, so Benjamin and Riley were appointed the new trustees. Her 2 kids from Michael Lockwood were in protective custody with their grandmother Priscilla in 2017 for a short amount of time because Lisa alleged that she found inappropriate images in Lockwood's computer. This allegation was in a divorce court filing in order to go against Lockwood from getting spousal support. The Beverly Hills Police Department did an investigation and found no criminal activity. The investigation eventually closed as there was no evidence in Lisa's allegations. Lockwood blamed Scientology as he thinks that they got Lisa to believe that he was looking into inappropriate child photos. In court documents, Lockwood said that Lisa would use a Scientology tactic called fair gaming. Scientology said that the policy of fair gaming ended in 1968, but was being misinterpreted by other members. Lisa admitted in 2017 that she abused opioids, cocaine, painkillers, and alcohol while she was divorcing her ex-husband Lockwood. She went to rehab, but has been there a couple times before. In a court hearing in 2018, Lisa was more than $16 million in debt with taxes, credit card bills, and mortgage. Around this time, Lisa was a co-trustee of the Elvis Presley estate along with her mother Priscilla. Lisa was featured on the title track, Where No One Stands Alone, a gospel song from Elvis's music collection in 2018. It got reworked into a duet, followed by a music video in which Lisa is incorporated into scenes with her dad. In a foreword for a 2019 book, The United States of Opioids, a prescription for liberating a nation in pain, Presley revealed that she became addicted to opioids after her doctor prescribed them to her after the birth of her twins, Harper and Finlay, in 2008. Lisa said that her 4 children motivated her to be better. Then on July 12, 2020, her only son Benjamin died at the age of 27 of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He took his life in Calabasas, California. Benjamin took his life because he felt the pressure of being compared to his grandfather, Elvis, for his looks. This caused him to fall into a deep depression, as he also took alcohol and drugs. Before his death, he blamed the Church of Scientology, citing that it messes you up. Michael Lockwood was worried that Lisa would relapse after the death of her son, since Lisa had a strong connection with Benjamin and adored him. On May 26, 2021, her divorce with Lockwood was finalized after a long custody battle. Lisa's last appearance was at the 2023 Golden Globe Awards show on January 10th. She went to support actor Austin Butler, who played her father, Elvis, in the movie Elvis. Priscilla came with Lisa to the awards show. At the awards show, she appeared to have trouble walking down the steps as she was approached to do interviews. 2 days after the Golden Globes, on January 12th, Lisa suffered a cardiac arrest around 10:30 a.m. at her home in Calabasas, California. The ambulance came and they drove off to the West Hills Hospital. While on their way, paramedics were able to restart Lisa's heart. Sadly, Lisa died when she arrived at the hospital in Los Angeles. She was 54 years old. Early reports showed that she died of a cardiac arrest, but an autopsy report said that it was a small bowel obstruction caused by scar tissue that developed when Lisa had bariatric surgery years before. Lisa had been using opioids again before she passed away. However, the opioids in Lisa's system did not contribute to her death, as stated in the autopsy report. Her memorial service was held on January 22, 2023, and more than 1,000 people attended, while 1.5 million people watched the memorial through a live stream. Those who attended Lisa's memorial were Priscilla Presley, Lisa's kids, family friend Jerry Schilling, former Memphis Mayor A.C. Wharton, Guns N' Roses lead singer Axl Rose, Billy Corgan, lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins, Sarah, Duchess of York, Gospel Ensemble, the Blackwood Brothers, 90s singer Alanis Morissette, director of the Elvis movie Baz Luhrmann, and Elvis lead actor Austin Butler. Smashing Pumpkins lead singer Billy Corgan, Alanis Morissette, and Axl Rose performed. Lisa was buried in Graceland with her father and son Benjamin. She was interred in the Graceland Meditation Garden, where she is next to her son Benjamin and adjacent to her father Elvis. After Lisa died, Priscilla tried to change Lisa's will and wanted to take control of Graceland. Priscilla and Lisa's kids eventually settled, as Riley was the new sole trustee and Priscilla became the special advisor to the trust for $100,000 annually and got a burial plot in Graceland. Around Lisa's 56th birthday, which was on February 1st of this year, her exhibit of Lisa Marie Growing Up Presley was newly expanded and opened to honor her memory. The Jets can also be seen on display in one of the exhibits at Graceland, one of them being the Lisa Marie that was named after her by her father. In Lisa's exhibit, it included stuff from her childhood, such as her baby footprints, personal golf cart, record player, roller skates, and clothing. There were also home movies, photos, yearbooks, and report cards from her past. Also included in the exhibit were her 45 outfits that she wore throughout her life, one of them being the outfit that she wore at the Golden Globes. Lisa was scheduled to release her memoir, but will be out on October 15, 2024. Her daughter Riley will finish the rest of what's left of Lisa's memoir. In January 2024, Riley said that Lisa had audio tapes for the memoir, but will narrate the rest of Lisa's audiobook. In May 2024, Elvis's Graceland estate was up for sale. A company called Nosany Investments allegedly tried to sell the estate, but the judge stopped it on May 23rd of this year. Riley said that the company was selling the estate in a fraudulent way. Throughout her life, Lisa Marie struggled since her parents had divorced. Being the only daughter of a famous singer was tough since her parents had separated at an early age, and then all of a sudden Elvis died too soon, as Lisa needed both her parents' support, as many kids always need their parents during their early childhood. Lisa had married 4 times, and her net worth was suffering towards the end of her life. She's been allegedly abused at a young age as well, and has tried to find love but never found it in a man, other than the love of her kids who helped her with her opioid addiction. Lisa may not have been a big star like her dad, but she did a lot of charity work, such as helping the Hurricane Katrina victims and also giving back to others who have a disadvantage due to a sickness or disability. I think her son Benjamin meant a lot to her, as he did look like Elvis after all, and it probably felt that she got closer to her father through Benjamin, as Elvis died when she was too young. One of the first songs I heard from Lisa Marie was her cover of Dirty Laundry, and to me it sounded as if she owned the song. It's sad to know that her life ended too soon and did not have an easy life when she was still alive. But I hope people remember her for not just being Elvis's only child, but for her involvement with music and helping others. She's done what she could for the music community while juggling to have happiness. Lisa will be remembered for keeping her father's legacy alive, as she took care of it after her father passed away. I think her giving back to the community makes her a great person, if not more than her father. Lisa was brave for leaving Scientology, as that field is very toxic and controversial as of today. I hope we can remember her for many years to come, and I wish her kids the best in their lives, and that they live a happier life. As of now, her daughter Riley has been doing a great job in keeping Graceland alive, as she stopped it from getting it sold or foreclosed. I'd say Lisa Marie did the best that she could as a mom, and she may be gone, but the Presley legacy lives on. But that's pretty much what I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I learned a lot from Lisa. But thank you guys for everything, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, like, subscribe for more, and until next time, take care of your mental health and everyone around you, and I'll do the same too. Bye guys.